Hi guys, it's Carol. How are ya? I'm doing pretty good. This is one of my new tops. When I took it out of the bag, Casey says, "Are you going to return that?" And I said, "No." And then after a while she said, "Don't you think that color's like for a kid or maybe a teenager?" And I said, "It came in 2X. I think it's okay for me." And then after a while she said, "Well, if we go somewhere, we won't lose you." Oh, my phone fell down. And then after a while she said, "Really? Are you not going to return it?" No, I'm keeping it. If you're new here, that's my dogs. Hang on. This is not a professional YouTube channel. This is like you're a fly on the wall in my kitchen and you're just watching, okay? This is not a cooking channel. This is a barky dog channel. Today we're going to make doggy treats. So let me get my stuff and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, this is 3 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
Can I mix it?
I can't show you. There it is. You want to do it? Taylor's going to stir it up for me. And then in this cup is 1 egg, a 1/2 cup of water, and 3/4 of a cup of applesauce. When we get the cinnamon all blended in with the flour, we'll add this liquid mixture to that, and then I'm going to roll it out. So just a second. I'm out on the balcony, on the patio, filming this. The neighbor's coming home, going to see me out here with my ring light. They're going to wonder what's going on with me. And the dogs are going to start barking because they see the neighbor came home. I've got the doggy treats in the oven. It rained last night. You know, I told you if we get rain, it's going to be May or August. It started raining at my apartment at right around 7:30. I heard thunder and lightning until I finally got to sleep about 3. I just got too tired. No, baby girl. We had thunder and lightning just continually until I don't know when, but I went to sleep at 3. But anyway, my plants will love it. I had moved them all up against the apartment wall and under the swing, so maybe the storm wouldn't ruin them. And they look pretty good. They didn't. No, dogs. No. Oh, my watchdogs. What else? Oh, one of you asked for me to film my patio so they could see the whole thing. So I did that. I'll add that to the end. And what else is going on, Miss Molly? Not much. I came outside because Casey is cooking lunch for it. She's cooking meatloaf. Rhett and Taylor are doing school. There's a lot of noise inside, and so I came out here so it would be quiet. And I came out, sat on my swing, not thinking, it is sopping wet. So I'm going to go in and change my clothes now. The things I do for you. I don't know anything else today. It's just a cloudy gray day. We're supposed to get more rain this evening, which is wonderful. We need the rain so bad. So I'm not complaining. What's going on at your house? What are you doing? Taylor just told me, I've got the one tomato plant I bought is a husky cherry tomato. It's got some blooms on it now. Taylor just told me you're supposed to pinch off the first set or 2 of blooms so the nutrients will go to the plant and it'll grow up bigger. I didn't let her pinch my blooms off. I don't know. I'll have to look that up and see if that's... She said you're supposed to pinch them off until the plant is 2 feet tall. Well, I don't know about that, so I'm going to go look it up. She'll have to show me. Anytime anybody tells you anything, find the proof, if that's true or not. That's about all I know today. I hope you're doing good. I will see you in the next video. Oh, I got monetized. I made 51 cents yesterday. It's good thing I'm not in this for the money. I'm just in this to have friends like you. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to stick that video on the end of my patio, so don't leave yet. One of my subs asked to see the entirety of my patio. So this is it. I'm standing out by the sidewalk. That's my patio door where the baby gate is. I have the baby gate so I can keep the dogs in, but have the door open when I want to. And there's trash that's blown against my fence. And that's it. Now I'm going to add the dogs eating their treats. Okay, this is what the little treats look like. I just cut them into little squares. And I'm going to see if the dogs will eat them. Well, that just kind of crumbled, but that's okay. Molly, do you want... This is Molly's. It's itty bitty. Here, you want a big one? They're eating them. Rhett and I ate one too, just to see. It's just flour and applesauce and cinnamon and an egg and some water. So Rhett and I both tasted one. They are bland. But actually, this is like the 10th one the dogs have had today, which is way too many. When they first came out of the oven and I let them cool a little bit, Andy was here, and oh my gosh, Andy loved them. He just kept wanting more. So we would break them into little bitty pieces for the dogs. And Toby's down here sniffing on the couch to see if maybe I left one. Evidently, those are a hit. I mean, when they first came out, the dogs really loved them. Let me tell you about yesterday. Casey needed to go to the allergist and get her allergy shot. So the dogs and I were going to ride with her just to get out of the apartment. And we took off. And it's a long way to the doctor's clinic where she gets the allergy shots. We're on the south edge of town. It's on the north edge of town. And this is a big town. Anyway, we left the apartment complex, and Casey said, "Did you hear that?" And I said, "No, I didn't hear anything." And she said, "Yeah, that's a different noise." And so she pulled into the McDonald's parking lot just south of us. No, Toby, there's not any more. And she got out, and she had run over a big chunk of metal. There's a lot of construction going on around here. And that tire was flat as a pancake right down on the rim. So she called her dad to see if he thought she could drive to the tire place. And he said, "No, you'll ruin the rim. Don't do that." So we got the dogs. It was going to be like an hour until her dad could get there to put the spare tire on, because we couldn't even get the jack out of the car. And so we walked back home. Luckily, we were close. It was only about 1/4 of a mile. But here we go with 3 dogs walking home. At least it was a cool day because it was going to rain shortly after that. And we got home before the rain. So it was okay, but I haven't walked that far in a long time. My other dog, Zoe, that died 4 years ago, because that's when I got Toby, and he's 4 years old now. He was 4 years old yesterday. Anyway, when I had Zoe, we would walk a 1/2 mile to a mile 5 times a day. That was so good for me. I've got to start doing that again. These little dogs, we haven't walked that far. But anyway, that's what our excitement yesterday is. We ruined a tire. But luckily, Casey buys tires at this place called Discount Tire. I don't know if that's a national chain or what, but they come with a warranty, and even if you run over something like Casey did and it ruins the tire, they will replace the tire for free. they have been so good to Casey. I think this is her third tire that she's had to replace from running over something. So we were tickled that she didn't have to buy the tire. I know there was something else I was going to tell you. I have no idea what it was, so I will. Oh, tomorrow I am going to make cinnamon rolls. Part of the problem why I haven't made cinnamon rolls lately is because I'm always trying to lose weight. And if I make a batch of cinnamon rolls that makes like a dozen or 18 or something, I will eat them and I don't need them. But I found this recipe that only makes 4 cinnamon rolls. So tomorrow I'm going to do that. That'll be just perfect for us. So stay tuned tomorrow. This time I'm really going to do a video the next day. All right. See you guys. Bye-bye.